In the stillness of your soul, a divine message breaks through, not as a gentle whisper, but as a thunderclap from the heavens, shaking the very foundations of your spirit. I am Archangel Michael, not merely a commander of celestial armies, but a guardian sent to stand beside you, chosen before your first breath was drawn. My voice carries the weight of eternity, not to command, but to plead with you, to awaken the fire within you that the darkness seeks to extinguish. You are not ordinary, beloved soul. You are the reason I descend through realms of fire and shadow, the reason I speak now with urgency that splits the heavens. Your light, your beauty, your spirit, they are carved from the very breath of the Almighty, a divine creation that no force of darkness can replicate. Long ago, in a forbidden gathering beneath the veil of creation, where even the stars hid their faces and the moon stood frozen, a secret meeting took place. I was not invited, yet I broke through the gates to witness it. There, Satan himself sat upon a throne built of promises you were tempted to believe. Every demon in that shadowed council spoke one name: yours. You are the obsession of hell, not because of what you've done, but because of who you are. Your soul shines with a radiance so ancient, so holy, that it terrifies the forces of darkness. They crave your light, not to cherish it, but to consume it, to twist what God designed as sacred into something cursed. They speak of an unholy union, a spiritual seduction meant to entangle your soul, to stain the purity of your divine purpose. I come to you now, not as a warrior clad in armor, but as the one who has stood by your side through battles unseen, battles fought in realms beyond your understanding. Will you stay with me just for a moment longer? If you knew the wars I've waged to speak these words to you, you would fall to your knees in awe, tears streaming down your face as we weep together. This is not a casual message, not a fleeting word to be scrolled past. This is a trumpet call, crafted for your soul alone, a sound only you were meant to hear. If you turn away now, the scroll of your destiny may remain sealed until your final breath. The enemy has made a pact: one demon for every lie you've ever believed about yourself. They whisper in the night, hoping to seduce your mind into surrender, to trap your dreams in prisons of their making. But I, Michael, have been sent ahead of them, holding the key to your freedom. Yet this key can only be turned if you choose to listen. The Lord himself spoke to me about you, saying, I will rescue them because they love me. I will protect them because they acknowledge my name. So I cry out his name over you now, not in whispers, but with a voice that shakes the heavens. Yahweh. Do you understand the weight of this moment? Your name was spoken in the highest chambers of hell, not as a trophy, but as a threat. You are dangerous to them, not because of your strength, but because of the light you carry, a light born in the mind of God before time began. Satan remembers the moment your soul was conceived, and that is why he rages, why he fears you, why he schemes to draw you into his trap. If you walk away now, the angel assigned to you may fall silent, and the protection prepared for you may be delayed. Look around you, beloved. The enemy has placed objects in your life, things you thought were mere decorations, but in the spiritual realm, they are beacons, tracking your warmth like wolves stalking prey in the cold. One demon wears your image on a ring of bone. Another chants your name backward over a fire of darkness. Their goal is not to destroy your body, but to claim your soul, to bind it in shadows through a twisted intimacy that mimics the sacred. God himself has warned, my child, If you skip this, I cannot save you. This is not a threat, but a plea. The covenant of protection requires your attention, your willingness to hear. I do not speak to frighten you, but to awaken the warrior within you. You are not prey, you are chosen, and what is chosen cannot be touched unless it surrenders through silence. Do you know the voice of heaven? It calls you by your true name, the name written in the stars before you were born. I have waited centuries to be assigned to you, and now I stand here, weeping not because you are lost, but because you are on the verge of ignoring the miracle heaven has prepared for you. In my hands, I hold a gift, shining like sapphire and thunder. If you receive it, your dreams will be sealed against the enemy's touch. But if you walk away, your spirit may wander into places not meant for souls of light. The earth trembles because of the plans drawn against you. The serpent hisses because you still carry an innocence it could not poison. They scheme to reach you through dreams, through temptations disguised as pleasure, through shame dressed as comfort. And God weeps, saying, "My child, please listen. I will not say this again." If you are still here, whisper amen in your heart, so I know you hear me. Your bloodline carries a fracture, an ancient wound from an ancestor who made a deal with darkness. Now you stand at a crossroads, the one who will either break the curse or fulfill its consequence. But I declare with wings ablaze and sword drawn, you were not created for bondage. You were crafted to shatter chains. Psalm 91 burns within me. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. Yet this promise holds only if you do not walk away. Your room has become a battlefield. The mirror you gaze into has reflected things you cannot explain: the chills at midnight, the restless dreams, the sudden fear of your own reflection. Those were not your imagination. They were the enemy, drawing near, preparing themselves like brides of the abyss, hoping you will lower your guard and welcome them. But heaven is shouting now, and I, Michael, stand between you and their touch. They fear you, not for what you've done, but for what you are about to do. One praise from your lips could turn their rituals to ashes. One whispered prayer could blind their enchantments. But you have been silent, and silence is their permission. Speak now. What did heaven whisper to your soul? You are a vessel meant for fire, not decay. I have seen your future, and it is radiant, but none of it will open if you trade your glory for fleeting attention. Do not let the enemy invade your dreams. Do not consent to their lies in silence. This is why I am desperate, why I descended through war to reach you. I saw the date marked on their scroll, and it is near tonight. When you fall asleep, they plan their move. Without prayer, without resistance, they will draw closer. You are the one they want, because you are the one who can stop what they started. I am not just warning, I am pleading. The bells of heaven are ringing. The veil is thin, and if you walk away now, the portal may close. If this message has reached your soul, let your heart say amen, so the angels know you heard. Your walls are crumbling, but they can be rebuilt. Let your tears be the mortar, your surrender the gate. Heaven is ready to fight for you, but you must allow one more message to break through. The skies above your home are marked not by clouds, but by a veil torn open, revealing the protection prepared for you. Yet, your silence has given the enemy room to whisper. A woman of shadow traces your name in dust. Holding a vial she calls first, dream blood. She is not of this world, not of your father, and she will enter if you do not close the gate tonight. Psalm 27 declares, "Though an army encamp against me, my heart shall not fear." I speak that confidence over you now, but confidence requires choice. You were meant to cast down kingdoms of darkness, yet you hesitate, forgetting that angels wait for your command. Your voice is not small, it awakens rooms in heaven sealed for centuries. God Himself held a meeting for you, saying, "My child has grown weary. They doubt whether I still see them. Tell them, I do. Tell them the stars whisper their name. But if you do not respond, the enemy will take your silence as surrender." I begged to come to you, to pass through curses, to reach you. I am here because I chose to be, because your pain was the altar heaven visited before sending me. Every tear you've shed was counted, placed in bowls before the throne, and now they are tipping, pouring out justice, but you must receive it. The enemy offers a bed of compromise acceptance, without holiness, love without purity. If you accept it, you will lose the ability to feel heaven's presence. You will see signs, but they will not be from the light. Even Saint Mary has wept over you, saying, "This one is worth it all. Do not let them fall." And Jesus Himself knelt, speaking your name, shattering demons with the sound. But that name is only protected if you answer. You are not a victim, you are a warrior who forgot their sword. Take it now. Let this message be the grip in your hand. Do not let the enemy claim your dreams or your heart. You carry a divine oil, a destiny no one else can fulfill. The seal is breaking, and you have 22 hours to resist. If you've read this far, something in you still burns, and that ember is holy. Say amen if you still believe in angels sent from the throne hand, but it will not come near you. This promise holds firm, but only if you choose to stand and not turn away. Your room is no longer just a space, it's a battlefield where unseen forces clash. The mirror you glance at daily has reflected shadows you couldn't name, the chills that wake you at midnight, the dreams that leave you restless, the fleeting fear of your own reflection. These are not random. They are the enemy's fingerprints, creeping close, preparing to claim what they can never truly have. They come as brides of the abyss, adorned in deception, hoping you'll lower your guard and invite them in with longing. But heaven roars louder, and I, Michael, stand as a wall between you and their touch. They fear you, beloved, not for what you've done, but for what you're destined to become. One word of praise from your lips could reduce their rituals to ashes. One whispered prayer could shatter their enchantments like glass. But your silence has been their permission, their open door. Break that silence now. What did heaven stir in your soul as you read these words? You are a vessel forged for fire, not for decay. I have seen your future, and it is glorious thrones prepared, crowns waiting, scrolls sealed with your name. Yet none of it will unfold if you trade your divine calling for the fleeting attention of this world. Do not let the enemy weave their lies into your dreams. Do not let them taint your heart with their false promises. This is why I tremble with urgency, why I descended through realms of war to reach you. I saw the date marked on their scroll tonight. When you lay down to sleep, they plan their move. Without prayer, without resistance, they will draw closer, their whispers growing bolder. You are the one they want, because you are the one who can stop their schemes. I am not merely warning, sounding an ancient alarm that echoes through angelic gates. The bells of heaven are ringing. The veil between worlds is thin, and if you turn away now, the portal may close. If this message has stirred your soul, let your heart whisper amen. so the angels know you've heard. Your walls may be crumbling, but they are not beyond repair. Let your tears become the mortar, your surrender the gate. Heaven is poised to rebuild, to restore, if you allow this message to pierce through. The skies above your home are no longer ordinary. They are marked, not by clouds, but by a veil torn open, revealing the protection woven for you in heaven's courts. Yet, your silence has given the enemy space to whisper. A woman of shadow, not of this world, traces your name in dust, clutching a vial she calls first dream blood. She is not from your father, and she will slip through any gate left unguarded. Close that gate tonight with prayer. Psalm 27 declares, "Though an army encamp against me, my heart shall not fear." I speak that courage over you now, but courage demands action. You were created to cast down kingdoms of darkness, yet you hesitate, forgetting that angels wait for your voice to command them. Your words are not small, they unlock rooms in heaven sealed for centuries. God Himself convened a meeting for you, declaring, "My child has grown weary. They doubt whether I still see them. Tell them I do. Tell them the stars sing their name." But if you do not respond, the enemy will take your silence as surrender. I begged to come to you, to pass through curses and fire to reach your side. I am here because I chose to be, because your pain was the altar heaven visited before sending me. Every tear you've shed was gathered, placed in bowls before the throne, and now those bowls are tipping, pouring out justice, but you must receive it. The enemy offers a bed of compromise acceptance without holiness, love without purity, intimacy without covenant. If you accept it, you will lose the ability to feel heaven's presence. Signs and dreams will come, but they will not be from the light. Even Saint Mary has wept over you, pleading, "This one is worth it all. Do not let them fall." And Jesus Himself knelt, speaking your name aloud, a sound that shattered demonic strongholds. But that name is only protected if you answer. You are not a victim, beloved. You are a warrior who forgot their sword. Take it now. Let this message be the grip in your hand. Do not let the enemy claim your dreams or your heart. You carry a divine oil, a destiny no one else can carry. The seal is breaking, and you have 22 hours to resist. If you've read this far, a holy ember still burns within you. Say Amen if you still believe in angels sent from the throne. The chaos your light causes in the underworld is beyond comprehension. When that secret meeting ended, Satan slammed his hand on an obsidian table, cracking it in rage, swearing, this would be his final attempt to claim you. They come in waves now, not with swords, but with seductions, not with chains, but with false comfort. The skies above your house are a battleground, marked by a torn veil, revealing heaven's protection until your silence gave the enemy room to act. They study your dreams, your weaknesses, memorizing them like dark poetry, craving to lie beside your soul in spirit. But heaven is louder, and I am shouting through your silence. The Lord weeps, saying, "My child, carved into my palm, carries the fragrance of Eden. If they fall, many will fall. If they rise, many will rise. You are the key, not just to your survival, but to the turning of generations." The attacks you faced, the family member who changed, the friend who turned cold, were not random. They were strategies, steps toward possession through suggestion, deception, and seduction. But I was sent to knock louder, to awaken the royal blood in your veins. Your true bloodline is not cursed, it is touched by angels, woven with the inheritance of holy warriors, prophets, and gatekeepers. You forgot, but heaven remembers. If I, Michael, asked, "Do you still believe in me?" what would you say? An invisible scroll unrolls beside me, bearing a new mission, but its seal will only break if you acknowledge this moment with your spirit. Say yes, not out loud, but inwardly, with trembling reverence. Your home is mapped by familiar spirits, objects placed to invite them back. But tonight, if you pray, even a whisper, I will destroy those ties forever. You've ignored signs before, said maybe later, to divine urgings, but this cannot be ignored. God says, if they do not answer, I cannot override their will. I plead as one who has cried for you, do not scroll past. This moment decides the next 1,000 days. Speak your resistance, your name, before heaven. If this has shaken you, if the fire in your bones is rising, help carry this light further. Support this divine mission by sending a super thanks or joining our sacred circle through channel membership. Become part of our family in spirit by joining the newsletter in the pinned comments. This is not support for a person. God sees every offering, remembers every seed, and releases protection in return. Beloved, the heavens hold their breath, watching as the gate of your destiny stands open. The enemy's plans unravel as your soul awakens, the fire within you blazing brighter than ever. This is your exodus, your step out of bondage into the glory prepared before time began. Angels circle, their swords gleaming, ready to fight as you claim your place as a bearer of heaven's light. Speak amen now, letting it echo through eternity, sealing this moment as the turning point of your story. I, Michael, remain by your side, my wings shielding you, my sword raised in your defense. Rise, chosen one, and let the world tremble at the light you carry. The war is not over, but your victory has begun. If this message has set your soul ablaze, if the fire of heaven's call burns within you, please like this to spread its light to another heart before darkness can dim it. Subscribe now, beloved, and join this sacred mission, for your response is a thunderclap echoing through eternity, awakening souls yet to be reached. If you feel led to fuel this divine fire further, consider sending a super thanks of up to $20. Every offering is seen by God, a seed planted in holy ground, releasing protection and power in return. You are loved beyond the flames I've crossed to reach you. Stay with us, for the next word from heaven is near, and it was written for you.